All right. Well, that was episode 2, and I liked it better than the last one.
Yeah.
We got introduced to Pegasus. I guess is he like the main antagonist for the show, or one of them?
Yeah.
You'll see.
He seems kind of like a bad guy. He's a lot more charismatic and a little bit, I don't know, sultry.
And gay.
He's kind of
Gay.
he's
Just accept it.
he's possibly he's a very
Pegasus.
he's a very
He embraces his feminine side in more ways than one.
he's a very metrosexual man at the very least. But basically, he challenges Yugi, and by sending him a magical videotape and using one of his he uses, at least it appears that way, but it's because of the magical eye device he has, and he explains that he has that along with Yugi's pyramid of nonsense. That there are many magical devices, 7 I believe.
Yeah,
Seven.
And now I'm not sure if it's, maybe I'm missing some detail. Are they just playing because it's really intense and Yu-Gi-Oh card games are like the most awesome things, or is there like or is it really like they're called by destiny to fight each other as good and evil people? Because I don't know if it's really been made clear.
They play Yu-Gi-Oh just for fun,
Okay,
basically.
it's just that this like Pegasus. Okay, like the thing
It's
is.
like,
The thing is, Kaiba was really ridiculously intense, but this guy, he is so determined to fight Yugi because he's such a skilled card player that he
heard
takes...
about his Exodia in the last episode.
We
He
thought
did.
Kaiba was pretty crazy when he kidnapped his grandpa.
But
Now this guy took his grandpa's soul.
that's what I'm saying. Is
At the end
that
of the episode, yeah.
this at the end of the episode, this is the one where he takes his soul, I guess, and it's just he basically threatened like his all his friends' lives, but this time he said to basically get him to play again, he's gonna take his grandfather's soul. So that's pretty intense.
That's the only thing this episode has to do with the main plot. Just Grandpa's soul taken, and that's it.
Still haven't learned that chick's name.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so-
Her name hasn't been said yet.
Well, the first half of the episode basically just established what we already knew in the first one, that Joey really sucks. And he was going through this rigorous training with the grandpa who wasn't letting him sleep. And other than that...
They introduced the World Championships.
Yeah.
And 2 more card players.
The nerdy guy and the
bug guy.
the guy with the hat.
The dino guy. They didn't... I don't know.
No, they don't. But they were... the battle was pretty cool, I guess. But yeah, it didn't really add anything. Just Grandpa's soul got kidnapped and... Yeah.
Introduced some Millennium Pieces. And
That's about it. But Pegasus is cool, so... Yeah, that's episode 2. It was alright.
Yeah.
That was
episode
Journey
3.
to the Duelist Kingdom.
And basically it's what it sounds like. They are invited by Pegasus to go to this grand tournament in the island by giving them cards that apparently didn't have any writing, so we don't know how they figured out
They're just pictures of stuff.
what the message was. But they...
Written on the back.
I don't know. We don't know. But somehow they knew they had to go, and they go, and there's a lot of shenanigans about trying to get on. And there are, and really there isn't really much that happened other than we learned basically why Joey, basically character traits
Joey
are built
develops into a character as opposed to an idiot.
Yeah.
and which is more than you could say for pretty much all the other characters. And the prize money, I think, for the tournament is like $3 million. And we learned that Joey wants to go and compete in the tournament and try to win so that he can help his sister, because apparently he was separated from his sister when his parents got divorced, and we learn, because his sister sent him a message, that she is going blind, and he wants to get the money so that he can pay for her and have some amazing surgery. So there's a reason to watch the show now. And perhaps most importantly, we learned the female character's name.
Finally.
It's Taya, I think.
Ted.
And this is Tyranny. But yeah, honestly, the show's kind of getting better. It's gradually getting better. So I actually am a little interested to see the next one.
You skimmed over Weevil, the bug guy. We learned his name too. Weevil?
Weevil? What was the hat guy's name?
Rex or
Rex? I think it was Rex or Rexus or something.
It was an R and dinosaur-ish.
I really couldn't stand the bug guy's voice anyway. He was annoying. But he was kind of a cool evil character. Oh yeah, and he did kind of... We've kind of learned that everybody on the ship is a dick because the guy sees like, hey, can I see the cards, and tosses over like the rarest cards his grandfather gave him. But like Joey's so devoted, he just freaking dives over into the ship and tries to retrieve the cards.
Shit.
We get introduced to another villain,
The,
Rose, I think is the interesting name.
The female character, and she tries to kind of hit on Rex and goes into his room and then kicks him out by beating the crap out of him in a duel. And physically, it almost looked like.
A duel, though. She didn't guess which cards he had.
No, that was it.
We didn't really get to see it.
He didn't say duel, but they actually did.
But yeah.
So
apparently, we're just gonna be stuck on the ship for a while.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
Well.
But next episode is gonna be Into the Hornet's Nest. So.
The Hornet's Nest. Yeah. I've started to recall some of these.
All right. Well, we just got done watching the first two-parter of the series, episodes 4 and 5, and they were called Into the Hornet's Nest and the Ultimate Great Moth.
Yeah.
And basically, Yugi just battled Wheeler and found out that
Weaver.
Weaver,
Yeah.
Weaver, and he's kind of a cheating bastard. There actually was some cool strategy, though. I actually found the battle to be pretty engaging, as corny as it was. I actually found him to entertaining. I actually liked these episodes, and I mean, you probably have all seen the show, and if you haven't, I'm sorry. Pretty obvious. He won.
Take it back. You don't like it. Take it back.
No, I liked it. I liked it.
Remember that one
I mean,
episode in
it's-
Nostalgia Critic, though? That one guy?
No,
I'm trying to remember
yeah.
how to explain
But I don't know. I kind of want to get it over with and have him fight Pegasus already, but I don't know.
No. You
What
have
is
another 35 episodes for that.
Oh, well.
You hated his show.
I'm curious about that man with the scars on his face and the
started to like him,
harpoon.
and
That guy,
then,
I like Maya.
he was fun
Who's
as
the-
Maya.
That was the one dude they didn't give a name yet.
Kind of a bitch. Yeah, seems like a pretty badass guy. But I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, it was alright.
It was alright.
Talking about something completely different.
It had some plot. I mean,
It was better than the first couple episodes.
it's definitely a better duel than the first one.
The animation improved a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But I mean,
Color was nicer.
you know, it's like, yeah, it was alright. It's kind of.
I mean,
I feel like it's gonna get very repetitive.
how did you feel about the summoned skull?
It seemed kind of like a BS move, but I guess
Yes.
it kind of came out of nowhere.
Your bug is wet.
Your bug
It
is wet,
dies.
so I'm going to shock it. I mean, technically, if it's wet, it's gonna take more damage.
Okay.
I guess it sort of made sense.
Okay. And the first part of the duel, Weaver assorted his army of tiny bugs, and then I guess Yugi used this trap card, Mere Force, to kill them all. That's not how the card really works, but why the fuck not? Kills them all. Makes sense.
New rules, man.
So then Weaver basically shat himself and came out with the cocoon bug and killed the ultimate moth.
Even though he said it would take him 5 turns, he's like,
Took
yeah,
him
you know what?
4.
Oh, it was 4. He lies about everything.
Yeah,
kinda
really.
close
He,
enough.
he stole the super secret rule book.
So he knows everything.
Yeah.
And apparently, like, by going onto the field, he gets a field advantage that makes all his creatures stronger in that particular field. So he still lost, though, because main character. So
Still lost because he's annoying. I can't just hear
He's
him
an
go,
asshole.
and they kept showing
It's not allowed.
that damn scene where he threw the card.
They really
This
love
is
that.
just beating into your mind how much of a dick
It's
this
like,
guy
we have to
is.
beat this guy because he is an asshole. And according to Nick, at least, he's one of the better villains in this saga.
Unfortunate.
It's so bad.
Though my favorite one is still America.
Okay, America.
Oh my god, that guy.
I don't know who that is, but
That guy.
I don't know.
You haven't seen it yet.
Well, so far,
I've probably seen more than
just-
one meme of him.
kind of summarizing my experience with the first 5 episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! I thought the first episode or 2 were kind of painful, but
Kind of
yeah, they
painful.
were really bad. But it's starting to have a little more plot. The battles are getting a little more interesting. I mean, I feel like we're getting somewhere. It's getting close to mediocrity, but it's gonna grow on me a bit yet.
No, it's gonna have to follow the basic anime plot where he goes, almost succeeds, and then everything just fails horribly.
And then he has
so
to
he
go.
has to start all over
He has
again.
to find some other way to build up his deck again and learn some secret technique and.
Start up all over again. Yeah. You know it's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's gonna be
And then
long.
he's gonna fight the big bad guy, and that's gonna take like 6 episodes. And then,
Oh, I know the rodeo, but I'll get through it, I guess. But yeah, that's Yu-Gi-Oh, and hopefully we'll do more.
Can't wait for the later seasons.
Oh
That's cool.
man.